You open up the season 3-2, come from behind win in the final minutes. Is the way your team rallied to win almost as important as the win itself?
Sure. It speaks volumes for the type of older players and leaders we have in the team. When you have 8 seniors on your roster that know the challenges of the previous year and don't want to go out like that, when things get tough, you have character and passion and heart within the group to fight. And I've changed a little bit tactically to try to get something back, and drew a penalty, and then tomorrow rises over everyone, heads it home. So
you talked about not wanting it to end like some games ended last year. When UC Davis scored the 2 goals to take the lead, did you see any hanging heads? Were you concerned about the way your team responded?
No, human nature is to go, oh, here we go again, But I think it's a different team, and it's a different year, and every year it's a different group you have to put together. And they were prepared, and they were trained for those moments. And when we changed shape to get chances and get the ball forward, we became much more dangerous. So it was the right move to make, and the players responded well.
Mauro Cicero, you mentioned, at his first hat trick at SMU tonight. 2 years ago, he was one of the best players in the country, and last year, sort of a microcosm of the team, some things that didn't work the way he wanted necessarily. Did he need this game as much as the team overall needed this game?
No, Mauro doesn't need this game. I mean, Mauro knows, the responsibilities that are on his shoulders, and he's just playing. And he knows what the end goal for Mauro Cicero is. This team has a very successful year. He leads us to a lot of victories, and as far as this team can go. But he knows the performances he lays down this year will result in opportunities after college. So it's exactly what we expect from him, and it was a fantastic performance.
When you have a player that talented, is there a risk of teammates standing back and sort of waiting for him to do it by himself too much?
No, I don't think so. I mean, he's talented, but he's one of 30 other players on the team. So he is a talented player, but we don't need to. Mauro scored 3 goals, but we have some other very talented players who've had excellent games as well. Some young players who were fantastic, some seniors who were great. Caleb Smith had a big night. Jared Rice came on late and was very good. Jordan Cano was the same. Talon Maples was excellent as a freshman. Emil and Nikki Hernandez did very well. So Garrett McLaughlin and DJ had good times up top. Bryce Clark was a big-time player tonight. So Mauro's excellent, but we got a lot of those. So
you mentioned the young players. Jordan Cano was quarterbacking a defense with a true freshman, Talon Maples, and a sophomore in Philip Ponder. What do you think of the way they held up in the back and communicated and defended in front of Michael?
I thought they were good. I thought we were in full control in the first half and deservedly up a goal. We weren't really dealt with everything they did. They changed at halftime and gave us a little more trouble and jumped on top of us, and we didn't make the right changes quick enough to counteract what they were doing. The style didn't adapt to what the opponent was trying to do. So scored 1. Once they put 6 balls in the box in a row, they finally got one off the post and in a goal. And then I couldn't tell if it was a penalty from my position, but it kind of got caught in transition, and Bryce, I guess his legs got tangled up with the attacker. So but the result is, I feel the result is just.
All right, obviously you always want to win your first one, but winning in an emotional come from behind way like this, how do you carry that momentum forward and build off a performance like this?
Yeah, we have a week until we play. So we'll train tomorrow morning. Some of the boys will do regen. The guys who logged a lot of minutes, the other players who did not play or logged minimal minutes, we'll get after it in training. We'll train again Sunday. We'll take off Monday, and then we'll have the cycle prepared for a normal week. So this is one step. One step. Winning the first one is excellent, and we're very proud of that moment. But one step in this long journey, and I told the boys that the end goal of SMU soccer this season is not to beat UC Davis 3-2 on your opening night. We have a lot more in front of us. So this is one part of the process.